Alright, this is your girl, Miss. Alright, this video has a lot of pieces to it, guys. So, I'm reading the informations, and as I did the video already, and I'm gonna make this part, the first part, only because as I reflected, as I read and I reflected, I went back to read some more. There were more things that I needed to bring up. So after this portion of the video, you're gonna see my egg that got busted, that exploded. It was such a loud noise. Oh my God! But let's really put the meat and gravy in the front here. My egg exploding might never, you might never have to deal with that, because you put your timer on, like my daughter tells me every time you like the soup, put the timer on. And so you might never experience the explosion of an egg, ever. But what you might experience is the scammings that are going on. And as soon as they try to control one, remember they had the lottery, so many people lost their monies to this thing. But they have different ways to come back at you, trying to get your personal information, trying to get your monies. So when it comes to this big one, the phishing, where over $47 million at the NCB Bank was just gone. Just gone, right? You have the people, and a lot of times, you know that it's the inside people, because why do I say it's the inside people? Because they created these other, they call them beneficiary accounts, and they dispersed monies from 16 accounts. So they had to be scouting out and seeing which accounts they could take these monies from. They're not going to take money from somebody with 500,000, I don't think. But they probably look at the accounts. MOCA is not saying much. And for those of you who, my MVP family, if you don't know what MOCA is another abbreviation for the major organization for crime anti-corruption agency. Major organizer, crime anti, but it's MOCA, and it's a major crimes unit. So they investigate things like these, the cyber, using their cyber security to solve these problems where people are just robbing people left, right, and center. 47 point something million, $47.5 million gone. But thank God with the investigations, they've been locking up people. They locked up 2 yesterday. And they keep going. Because what they did, they created these little beneficiary accounts, transfer the monies into these accounts, and then the people who are whoever, it wasn't just one person, because they're picking up people in different parishes, and the monies were withdrawn or moved to other accounts. So you see, you don't know what to do anymore. You keep the money in the house, people tear down your place and they come and rob you. You keep it, but you don't even have nothing. You have a little bit of money, your own family set up people to rob you, or them come and rob you. And you put it in the bank, and the same people working, you're not safe. So sometimes I just say less is more. Sometimes you have to live, it's hard, but it just don't make sense. Because you work hard, you save, and you sacrifice, you go without. And the time when you You see where people money and you watch it build, while others out there living them life, going out every night, eating out every day, partying, driving high-end cars, doing all these things. You were there sacrificing and saving your money, and then all of a sudden, it's just like that. Somebody just come up and just take it. It's gone like Sammy Mount. So guys, I'm just saying to you that the scammings are real. Phishing for information, phishing, sending you information and want you to give up something, to go into your account. All they want is to get your password and your user ID. You go in the banks and you're using, or any ATM, don't use ATMs on the roadside. I see, like, sometimes I'm going into town and going to do the grocery shopping, and my driver said, "Oh, they have an ATM, right?" I said, "No, thank you." No. You want to go somewhere, and if when you go into the bank and you go to the teller machine, test it, guys. Just shake it and see if it's firm. Just shake it, because anything on it that is not solid, you know it's something they put on there that is capturing your numbers, that is capturing your password, capturing your account, the information from your card. So be vigilant, you know. I know sometimes we think we're so vigilant, and then we get caught up into things, and then afterwards it's like, oh. But I'm just saying to you guys, just just take 1 minute to make sure you won't go in the bank. Don't be quick to just push your card. Touch the thing, shake it, and make sure that it's not something clicked on to where you need to feed your card. Don't be quick, you're driving it. Oh, let me just stop and pull some money who's going to eat at a restaurant. Don't be quick for those things, you know. Because those ATMs standing about there by themselves, you know, you never know. So be patient. Sometimes cut your eye on some stuff. You don't have the money, leave it alone. Leave it alone. So MOCA, they made 2 arrests yesterday, and they're continuing with their investigation. It's not easy. You have, it's a problem. You don't have, it's a problem. You know, it's not easy. So those are ways that they're phishing. They also have created a website, another thing. So they created a website about remote jobs. They have it on Facebook, advertising remote jobs, and it's not real. They also created another thing on Facebook that you have to be aware of, that they call themselves, they said they are the official lost and found services at the Songsters International Airport. Not true. So Songsters International people are saying, please know that they have nothing to do with that, and it's not them. It's not their thing. So you have to be vigilant. Whatever you're doing, don't go to these side offices or whatever. You go to the meat and gravy, which is the direct company. If you see them posting on Facebook, oh, remote jobs, everybody wants to work on a remote job. I want to work remotely. But you have to be careful. You have to be careful. You have to be careful. Deal directly. Those of you looking for remote jobs, check out Sutherland Global, Sutherland Global. They provide opportunities to work from home. I'm not sure if they have jobs there. No, I know they provide jobs. People in Jamaica can work from home with them. Different places around the world can work from home with them. Just get on and look at what they have. It's an official website. I know people who work for them, so check them out. That's the only one I know. Apart from insurance companies and MetLife, but some of them you probably have to be in America to work with them. But I know Sutherland Global is international. So you can check them out, guys, if we're looking for online situations, work from home situations. So my people, it's another day, you know. It's another day to reflect, not only on what's going on, but how we can make things different, how we can make it better, how we can be better role models, how we can, you know, this morning I was reading a comment from Trending Life TV, and she was the first one to donate to the scholarship fund for the 6th grade students going into high school next year. And she was saying, you know, when I refunded her, she says, no, you shouldn't have. You shouldn't have. You know, when people donate to different projects, that's their way of getting their blessings as well. And a lot of times we stand in their way of getting blessings. You ever see sometimes, even like, I remember years ago, if my kids would come to me and say, Mommy, here's a, and I said, no, my dear, I don't need it. Mommy, it's all right. And somebody said to me, you need to stop that. When your kids come to bless you, you make sure that God blesses them as well. When you refuse their gift, you are refusing a blessing for them. So when they come, always be thankful that they remember you and they want to do for you. There's so many children who are just for themselves. And they want what the parents have. They would not return anything. They just want. Some of them don't ever talk to them parents because the parents never give them their mortgage money when them needed a car. So them feel like them shouldn't talk to them parents. But when your children come, guys, to you to bless you with anything, always take it and give them a blessing. God bless you. May He open doors for you. Never stop saying that. May your store basket never run empty. Always. And so, as Trending was saying, as I stopped to reflect on it, that the donations are a way of giving back to help the needy ones. And everything we do for the needy, God has a special blessing for us because He said it. When they jumped up and they said, but, you know, I live good, I went to church every day, but God said, you robbed me though. He says, how can I rob you? He said, I was hungry, you never fed me though. I was naked, you never clothed me. Sick, you never visited me. And they're looking crazy, they're looking like, when was that? And He says that them little poor people, you said that, those little needy people, those orphans, those widows, those people lying in the hospitals and the infirmaries, even those in jail that you need to go and minister to. He says, the least you do for one of them, you do it for me. So, instead of me getting frustrated, you know, this morning Trending reminds me again, let nobody steal your joy. Don't let people prevent you, block your path for doing the right things. We make it too easy, even though sometimes God is guiding us in another way, we have to wait for Him. But I pray about the things that I do. And as I reflect on it, I am saying, you know, yeah, the teacher reached out and she said, But who knows, you know. The teacher reached out. She said they were bad mouthing her, they were threatening to call the the ministry. And I asked, what wrong did you do? Everybody who sees the video is still there. How I supported the teachers at Kayla's school. And all that she was doing was helping to unbox the things. And there were a couple of things I asked her to show me, and she took them out the pack and show us what they were for language arts. So I reached out to the principal this morning because I said, you're hearing one side of the story, but you don't know the full story. So I reached out to her this morning and I asked, what protocol did the teacher break? What was it that she did that was wrong? Because even though I took the video down, when she was showing other people the video, she called in the chairman, she called in different people to show the video and what have you. And I wanted to know, and they were giving the teacher a hard time. And I'm asking the principal, what wrong did she do? What was it she did wrong? The principal has not said a word to me yet. But Mr. Kopi, the guy whose daughter Kayla had bitten and who, you know, he has a strong desire to start up at the community center, get the community center cleaned up, and so that it can benefit the kids. They can have somewhere to play in the summer safely, somewhere to get even one hot meal safely, some snacks or something, a box of drink and some water, or a bag of chips so they can eat and run around and play ball and, you know, and do what they do. And by God, we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen. I am going to, he did a video already with the center, and I'm gonna post it on my, I'm gonna post it, and we're going to look for some basketball, some soccer ball, some football, American football, where they can throw the ball, learn to run, whatever they do with them, some tennis balls and rackets. By God, I think as I sit here reflecting, it's coming to me now that these are some things that we can put in place. I'm not going to back down. I'm not going to let one measly, weaselly principal who is into her feelings and refuse to lead professionally and to show love and respect so she can get it back. I shouldn't let her stop God's work. I shouldn't let him stop God's work. By God, I am going to get up, because as long as I can do it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Anybody's out there who wants to donate, donate. This is your blessing. This is your way of getting your blessing. If I only had one person who could collect the things for me and put it in a barrel, I would pay the guy to ship, to bring it to the door, to bring it to the center, to bring it so that the kids can have it. I'm here. I see the need. I really don't want to put the name of the school out there. You'll notice I didn't put it, because Kayla goes there. And paperwork for Kayla is in the progress and what have you. But I need her to be safe as well. And that's the reason I will say Kayla school, Kayla school. But by God, the epiphany just came to me now as I reflect on this thing. And I got up this morning, it didn't keep me up, it didn't keep me awake. I got up about 6:30, used the bathroom. I was really trying to sneak another little hour or so of sleep. I know at 7:30 I had to be up to get Kayla together, get Kayla off for school. And I'm so thankful to God that she's the kind of kid who, once you wake her up and say, good morning, and good morning, and she's up, I'm so grateful for that. I don't have to fight with her, keep on, Once you get her up, she's up. She makes up her bed and she gets to the bathroom and she showers and lotions and so I'm grateful for that. But today I'm just chilling here. No, you see, no dressing up, no nothing. I'm just here and just reflecting. I'm just reflecting. I would post this video for tomorrow because, as I said, I don't want to drop too many videos at once. I want to give you guys a chance to breathe, to watch the videos in full, and to leave your nice comments. When there's too much back to back to back, as I said, they stack up and it takes away from you enjoying other videos, enjoying the Charles Fort Lauderdale with her beautiful garden. Yesterday she did the hibiscus. Oh, loved it. I love hibiscus. We used to call them shoe black, because when we were little, Granny had a big one, right in front of the house. It was red, but it was a filled one. It wasn't the one with just the one leaf. It was nice and full. When it blooms, it was beautiful. But we used to use them to clean the shoes. That's what it was called, shoe black. So in church, when we had the regular shoes, not the patented leather shoes, and we didn't have the shiny shoes, and we just wipe and go. It was a shoe block that you used to rub your shoes and then shine it. So she did those, and I had bought 3 different colors when I was in Hartford. But my husband, he should have dug them up during the winter and saved them because they're tropical, so they don't do well outside in the cold. But after paying so much, it's so expensive, we just left them there. The red, the orange, and the pink. Beautiful. They just bloom up right there in the front of my yard, and they were just nice. And I saw her did it, and I had to say something because I love them. I also love the rose bushes. I had so many different colors. I just had all the different. They're beautiful. The white, the rose, pink, the orange-looking one we call, and the salmon, and the yellow. So many different roses are out there, man. And you just plant them and let them just bloom up. And it's the nicest thing ever. But I can't do it here. But yeah, I'm gonna do the scholarship. We're gonna get it done. If my brother donates and my sister donates, support 1 kid each, and my daughter supports 1 kid, and Christopher do one, and Sherry do one. That's 5 kids I can do independently. And then I will have one of those 5 that will get another scholarship. And for all of you who are donating, who are still wanting to donate, guys, use my Zelle. I know somebody asked about Western Union. I don't want to do Western Union only because after so many pickups, it becomes a thing. I don't know how it works. I've never picked up from, I don't know how it works down here. And so I didn't want to get caught up into that. That's why I use the Zelle. And honestly, the GoFundMe, God knows best. Because when you donate to the GoFundMe, you do not get the full amount. Like, Lady G donated, and they took $2.75 from it. They take a percentage. So for a certain amount, it's 2 something. For what Trending donated, they took, I think, $1 something out of it. So if I can get you guys to just click the links that are in my videos. Just click it and just be patient and use the link. I usually do, if you go back to the soup kitchen days, you will see when I do my donors, everybody is acknowledged. Whether you're anonymous or whatever, you donate, I put it out there so you can see that your donation is public, you know. Unless you say, Miss Bev don't do, but I do it. And so I am still going to do the scholarship for these children. I'm not going to let this principal block their blessing. I'm not going to let whatever she wants to investigate and whatever. I told the young lady, I said, you did nothing wrong. Don't be ashamed of anything. You hold your head up high. And if that school is not where you're supposed to be, God will provide that school for you because you did nothing wrong. If she had not worked with me, a lot of things would not get done. Because I want to get things, when I ask for things, I want to get it. And she was the one who would take the time out to go get the names, to go get the teachers to do whatever, and get information to me right away. So yeah, I am going to make sure I'm trending. I'm listening to you. Mr. Kopi, I'm listening to you. And we're going to get that center up and running, Mr. Kopi. I know you mean well. I know you did well with what was there, but now we're going to maintain and we're going to make sure that the kids have somewhere to go in the summertime. It's shameful that these kids are locked up going through all kind of abuses because they have nowhere to go. They're left vulnerable when parents have to go to work. And so a center, if they can come, if they can get there for a few hours out of the day, it's a few hours that will make a difference in their lives. So my people, you respect and you love Miss Bev. Support Miss Bev in this cause. Support Miss Bev. Everything will be transparent. Everything will be transparent. You haven't seen much with the supplies for the teachers, but as I said, Lady K gave, I think maybe, I'm going to put it for $500, $62 she would send. I would have to go in. It's all record there. If anybody says, well, we want to see, I go right into the GoFundMe, the old GoFundMe, which is closed now, and it's there. The GoFundMe for the soup kitchen, that's where she would send it. Again, we tell you, Bev Brown, because of her situation with her daughter and her granddaughter, it wasn't a pretty thing. And then even when I tried in December, I said we would try to see the guy who used to come pick up the food, Mr. Stewart, he would come eat and then to deliver the food. It's a lot of walking. And he says he didn't want to do it anymore. So I guess if somebody does it and bring the food to them, they'll enjoy it, but they don't want to be bothered to go deliver it and take it to the people who are shut in. So Bev Brown is not doing it. It's not there anymore. But it's all there. Every penny collected, all the receipts. Bev Brown do the shopping, I get the receipts. They're all there. When it got to the point, again, it was just me supporting the soup kitchen. Ernestine from the UK, she got on board and it was her baby. And she handed over to Lady K and it was our baby. So they were the ones helping me to make sure, but I was donating from my salary to make sure that people were fed, people who want. We were doing a great thing in Sunderland, St. James. I didn't know the people there, I didn't know, but I had the hands and feet there, and that's what we did. So as I sat here and I'm reflecting, I said, you know what? Let's just get out there and do God's work where we are, however we can. You know, the needs are great. And when God has opened doors for us, it's not that he doesn't open doors for others, but I remember a situation with somebody who, yeah, she got the opportunity to go to America legally, but who was there to help her? Who was there to help her? There was nobody there to say, all right, you need to go do your physical, come, here is some money to go do it. Or you need to get your passport. Come. And so I know that sometimes it's not that God doesn't open doors, but sometimes if he opened doors for everybody, then how would we get our blessings? And that's why he said, the needy will always be among us. There will be poor among us always. He talks about the widow and the one mite to show you that from way back then, even though he had the power to say, get rich, he didn't do that. When the rich man come, He didn't tell him, said, yeah man, you have a place in the kingdom. No way. He said, go sell what you have and give it to the poor. The heap of poor them sit down around you today. Go sell it and give it to them. He couldn't deal with that. Because that means he would have to be, his things would be lessened. So people, let's do what God wants us to do. Those of you who wants to. As my sister Margaret, she says, it's income tax time people will support. We'll see. So we're going to promote it once more. We're going to promote it, and we're going to go forward and make sure that God's children are taken care of. These innocent kids who are trying. We don't know which one will be the next lawyer, the next doctor, the next teacher, the next whatever. So I'm going to go forth. And thanks for all the support and the encouragement. Trending, we have work to do. So let's go. Be good to yourselves, my people. If you can't be good, be careful. Walk good, do good. Be careful of your transactions. Don't be quick to open emails that you don't know who they're coming from or who are asking you to put in personal information. It's a no-no. Don't do it. Anything you need, go to your institution that you have your account with and deal with it right there on their website. Do not fall scam to people on Facebook putting up that they are the lost and found department for Sanctions International Airport. Do not get caught up in the scam on Facebook saying they have work from home opportunities starting at 8,000 to 18,000. Stop being gullible and look at the reality of it and make sure that you are looking at companies that make sense. Understand that your money sitting in the bank, it can become somebody else's money just like that. With the use of technology, people don't have to go to the bank with bank books anymore and to see how much in their account and all of that. Everything online, and people create ways to get in there. Bank tellers taking care of your business will hold on to your information, tell you to log into something. They're looking at your password, they're looking at your stuff while you're doing it, and voila. Just like that, your money's walk away that you work hard for. So just be careful. Can't be good. Be careful, but do good. How am I going to turn off my video without my son's little gadget? Take care, my people.